Afternoon, everybody. It's a little breezy, but it's a beautiful day. Labor Day 2023. Gonna take a ride up to Boonville. My cousin wanted to go for a ride. I'll see if they're available. In any case, gonna head up to Boonville in any case, and just for some wind therapy. Ride along. Well, that was the plan right here as I was pushing the throttle on, and you'll notice that as we hop off the ground, the wind wants to blow us over into the buckbrush. I had to feed a little rudder into it and a little aileron, get her straightened out. We're going to do a little chandelle, half a chandelle right here, right off into the wind. So as I was heading out across the buckbrush, I texted my cousin, and she said, "Oh, we're going to Pixley Falls with the grandchildren. We won't even be home." So I said, "Well, let's get down to the beach. It's hot." Oh my God, it was warm. It had to be 90 today. Very hot Labor Day. But you can see the beach is literally mobbed down here. The boats were tied up. The deck at Harpoon Eddie's was mobbed. You can see all the people on the beach. And as you know, after the Trent Palmer situation, you have to have 500 feet. And I'm very careful to make sure I've got enough distance and enough altitude on any of the videos that I do now. So, but in any case, this is Sylvan Beach, and this is the canal. And I've showed you this a few times before, but it's very busy today. Look at how busy the canal is, the people in and out. And I didn't realize it, but my son and girl were down there kayaking. This is the Verona Beach Lighthouse, right between the struts there, going across the frame. And I kind of showed the Verona Beach side here because this was very busy too. Very seldom do you see the boats tied up down here on the Verona Beach side because there's no food and bars and anything down here. There's just a lot of people's homes. And of course, you got the state park, and you can see the swimming area at the state park. I mean, the kids were in the water there. The folks were in the water. It was a very warm day, very warm Labor Day. So, in any case, I said, well, I'm down here. I might just well go over and see my buddy John Miller. Don't want to waste the trip. So I rolled out across South Bay and coming across here on Lewis Point. They got a big American flag there. I like to get a look at the flag on the way by. And we overflew John's Field, and the doors were open, so I circled around, and the wind was quartering here wicked. But once you get down behind the trees, it's not so bad. So we just floated it down the runway there, and finally plopped it on. And John's got this little narrow bridge going from the hangar. You can see the bridge right there. It's like I am always very, very careful on this bridge because it would be very bad to drop a wheel off of the bridge. So in any case, got across the bridge, no problem. And Brother John was there with the iced tea at the ready. So I stopped and had an iced tea with him and visited with him. And then Bob Grandinetti showed up, visited with him and the bride. And then here we are, getting ready to leave.
All right, kids, clear prop.
All right, give me the old clear prop. And the wind was blowing behind me. So I was, again, being ever so careful to make sure I'm lined up on this bridge down here. It's like maybe I'm paranoid about for no reason, but the bridge is narrow and safety has always got to be first, and so that's the name of the game here. We want to be cautious and get it. You can just see the bridge starting to come into view there on the left side, and it's just literally just wide enough to get the gear on. So, and once you get lined up on it, of course, it's no big deal. You just give it a little power and off you go. So, taxied up to the far end of the runway, and course, get the power on, pick the tail up, let her speed up there a little bit, and hop it in the air. It only takes a little bit. And of course, once you get it flying, you can't bang into the camera. That's very important. You got to not hit that. So, but we got her up the trees. Had to waggle the wings at the boys. They were out there waving at me. And we headed right back over to the beach. I wanted to get you another look at it. Look at how busy the canal is right here, right now. It's like they were in and out, and boats everywhere, and people enjoying the day. And like I said, it was a beautiful day to be at the lake. It was hot, and of course, look at all the boats we got here. I mean, it was literally amazing, the number of boats that were here. And of course, the deck and the pool area, you know, I don't want to say the pool. There's no pool there. Harpoon Eddie's has a deck outside where they have a band, is what I meant to say. And that was busy, and of course, all kinds of folks enjoying the beach. And that beach is long enough I could land on it, but you can't land on it with people on it. And again, you got to stay out away from the shore. So. But in any case, headed her back home, and the boys are getting the third cutting off of the hay lot here. We're getting into September. It's getting late. You can see they got it all windrowed up, ready to bale. So overflew that. There was nobody out there working that I saw, or I would have circled around and got them. But watch how short I land this time, because the wind was pretty brisk. Was pretty brisk today out of the northwest. So, but we plopped around. Hope you enjoyed the ride down to John Miller's and across the beach today.